Lakers continue their journey as they play an interconference matchup in this road game. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. So Cleveland will get the first possession. Randall against Love. Feeds to Irving. Mozgov sets a screen for Irving. Misses the three.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
And now the Lakers starting group. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Cleveland with the ball. And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
Now here's Bryant after LeBron James's miss. Bryant drives in. A stupendous finish in traffic. Bryant's got the first basket of the game for Los Angeles. Here's James. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
I like that, getting their offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Yeah, high percentage shot, and the more points you can get inside, I think the better off they'll be as the game progresses.
Now here's Randall. Outside Bryant. Shot clock at 6. Now, here's Clarkson, headed by Shumpert, and the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, I briefly spoke with David Blatt. They'll be up against one of the true giants of the league in Roy Hibbert, and he talked about how impressed he is with Hibbert's dedication to improving his game, saying he's gotten better year after year, and now is one of the guys you have to account for really at both ends of the floor. Defensively, you've got to get low and try to root him out of the paint, and then on offense, we'll probably look to put him in pick and rolls to test his mobility. Seems like a smart strategy, guys. We'll see how they do.
And as always, Doris, thank you. Now Irving, after D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. The tray, and there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist by Irving.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
A drive by Russell. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Mozgov a screen on Kobe. James, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Here's Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. On the wing, James. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks to Mozgov. A rebound by the Lakers.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Bryant with it. He's picked up by Irving. Bryant against Irving. Kobe kicks to Clarkson. And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it. Well, clearly the Lakers were not a great team. They did have one of their better bench units last season. They led the league in points off the bench, but that was more an indictment of the quality of the starters than the firepower of the bench.
Irving dishes to James from 11 feet away and off the front iron, and in it goes.
That time the defenders were a little lazy getting to him.
Lakers trail by 3. Clarkson passes to Hibbert. And here's Russell. Hibbert with a screen for Russell. Back to Hibbert. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
And who has been a greater enigma than Roy Hibbert, a guy who can look like an all-star Clark one game and an undrafted free agent the next?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing the kind of swings Roy has had. He's been really good at times. Sometimes he gets in his own way with overthinking things, but I think he's got everything he needs to be an upper-tier center, upper echelon center. Just has lacked consistency the last year or two.
Now here's Irving. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Russell with it. In the corner, it's Clarkson. The Cavaliers pull it in.
And on the topic of Hibbert, he was an enigma in college, had a very encouraging junior season, looked like a future lottery pick, and then that uninspiring senior season, which kind of dropped his draft stock considerably.
And that one's good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen. You know, going back to Hibbert, last season was a perfect example of what we're talking about in terms of consistency. One game he puts up 22 and 8, the next game 2 and 1. But you know, every team in the league would like to be in the Roy Hibbert game once the light finally goes on and stays on. Consistency, the challenge for Hibbert.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And Hibbert hits them both.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
LeBron kicks to Mozgov. The kick out to Irving. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
Bryant dishes to Hibbert. Hibbert with a screen on Irving. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, you've got to make sure your feet are set when you set those screens, or they're going to call that on you.
Well, I thought maybe he was set. I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think they might have missed that one.
Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And then for Los Angeles, Bass comes in for Roy Hibbert, and it's Williams in for Jordan Clarkson. Irving drives in, misfires after coming off the pick.
And even though he missed that, you have to take those shots when you get the opportunity.
Exactly. They don't come much better or easier than that.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 7, and it's sent back by Russell. That is good.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Sacre, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Lakers trail by 7. Russell passes to Williams. Here's Sacre. He's covered by Thompson. They set the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Williams for 3, and he gets the bucket. Williams has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
A nice shot by Irving. The Lakers have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. LeBron against Kobe. Russell sets a screen for Bryant. Now the feed to Russell. And it's off from three-point range. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Russell kicks to Kobe. Left side Williams. And the rejection by Love.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Shumpert. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And Iman Shumpert, more athlete than player when he entered the league. 42-inch max vertical, shoulders carved like Michelangelo, but he had a long way to go in terms of his skill set, and you can see that evolution right before your eyes.
And the first one at the line is good. Talking about Iman Shumpert, he seemed to learn from working with LeBron and Kyrie last year.
Yes, Shumpert was brought over for his defense, clearly, but as a bonus, his offense improved and got better. Now let's see if he can build on that going forward.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Love. Smith comes in for LeBron. And Mo Williams subbed in for Kyrie Irving.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Pick by Varejau. And the pass to Shumpert. Lock at 6. Sacre with the block. Lakers trail by 5. Here's Bass. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now, here is Smith. The screen from Thompson. On the wing, Shumpert. With the shot. Another miss by Shumpert. Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Nash gets an open look. It's a big high bounce and goes in.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Pick by Varejau. Williams kicks to Thompson. Knocked away. Young with the steal. Dishes to Russell. Denial. Here's Shumpert. He feeds it to Thompson. Finished off the break.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Lakers trail by 3. Russell with it. Now defended by Varejau. And Thompson sends it back.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Young. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jefferson's checked in. Varejau dishes to Jefferson. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
That's as as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
And the Lakers have possession. Following the score by Cleveland, there's Williams. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Lou Williams won the Sixth-Man Award last year, Clark, in the NBA. He's not a playmaker, although he kind of plays that position a little bit. This guy scores the ball very well coming off the bench.
He really does. I mean, he looks like a guard because of his size, but he's truly an explosive scorer. And that's the strength of his game, and that's who he is and what he does.
And he makes the first.
You know, and when you look at Lou Williams, he's always had a shooting guard skill set in kind of a point guard's body. Now, he's not just a long-range bomber. He will attack the basket and earn his share of trips to the foul line. And that's where he's really deadly. 86% from the stripe last season.
And Williams drops them both.
And, you know, back to Williams, sometimes it's better to own one thing, be a master at that, and try to fit a round peg into a square hole. I mean, he's not a really good passer. Never has been. That's not who he is, but he can heat up quickly as a scorer. And that's the side where you put jelly and butter on his toast.
Lakers trail by 3. A drive by Russell.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence, Clark, his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
The Cavaliers have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
First free throw is good.
And for Smith and his confidence, last year even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability.
J.R. Smith hits them both.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age.
And the Lakers call time here.
And how big was last year's trade for J.R. Smith? I mean, sent from the Knicks to the Cavaliers around midseason, Smith began to post some of the better numbers of his career, helping prove that for a tumultuous personality like Smith's, environment is key.
Screen by Young. Sacre. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Sacre's got his first bucket in this one. For J.R. Smith playing alongside LeBron and Kyrie last season, he knew he had a chance for a ring. You know, Clark, he played like it most of the time.
He sure did. I mean, instead of having to create offense, the offense was created for him, served up perfectly for him, and all he had to do was knock down open jumpers, and as a result, his shooting percentages rose after the trade.
He used that pick to get in close. Sacre's got his second basket.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Williams' shot is off. The Lakers trail. Williams attacking. Inside. The kick out to Young. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Williams against Russell. Back to Williams. And another three for Cleveland. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
I go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes in the NBA.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about to get underway. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
It's been a point of emphasis, no doubt, to make sure they attack the rim offensively.
I love the fact they're not settling for outside shots. Keep attacking that rack.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. Matthew Dellavedova is out there with Irving, and it's LeBron and at the small forward. Good.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Picked by Mozgov. Right side Irving. It's off the screen. It's rebounded by Roy Hibbert.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Now, here's Clarkson. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
Love against Randall. Outside Irving. 5 to shoot. Another miss miss by Irving. Lakers have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Cavs were one of the top teams in the East last year, and it was in large part to how strong they were at home.
Boy, did they shoot it well from beyond the arc at home, Kevin. I mean, top 3 in the league in terms of three-point shooting. It does help to have LeBron, but
it does. That is effective. Here's LeBron. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They need this one, and that is good. James has got 6 points.
oh, the turnaround jumper, that was just beautiful.
Pass to Randall. Nick Young on the wing. Shot is off. LeBron with some nice D. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Irving passes to Love. Mozgov against Hibbert. Now Clarkson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Passes to Randall. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Lakers?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They also came out of the locker room with their running shoes on. I mean, their transition game has been full throttle.
The Lakers weren't very good at all last season, Clark, and they just didn't have any teeth in their road games.
Well, you know, they shot threes on the road well, Kevin. Top percentage in the league, as a matter of fact. Still, they just couldn't hold on to leads.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And the Lakers would end with a road record of 9-32. That is a franchise worst for them and sums up the year they had away from Staples.
Get open!
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dellavedova kicks to James. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
You know, looking at the Lakers, a big thing for them as we get back to their road woes is they didn't win a single game on the road in their division. In a word, that's terrible.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, James. How much more is there to say about LeBron James, Clark? Incredible consistency, unbelievable athleticism. He just is a marvel in every way the longer he plays.
Kevin, when you look at his career averages, I mean, just off the charts, and he has the same unbelievable year every year. The consistency, phenomenal.
Now, here is Young. Kobe with it. He's picked up by James. James against Bryant. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And then Hibbert with the dunk.
Always fun to watch Kobe setting other people up.
Here's Irving. 9 points in the game so far. Now the dish to Dellavedova. Back to Irving. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, what a season for Kyrie Irving last year. Huge moments for him. 57-point outburst against San Antonio. That was a new franchise record for the Cavs.
I think a lot of it was finally being able to play with other all-stars, quite honestly, Kevin, but you can't discount the work Irving put into the offseason to be ready for the regular season.
And the first one at the line is good.
And for Irving, he did come into last year hot. I mean, he won the MVP in international play while with Team USA.
Shumpert is checked in for Matthew Dellavedova. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And for Kyrie, taking home the MVP in a Team USA tourney like that, it's a huge ego boost. I mean, of all the stars on that team, he shined the brightest, and I think that's going to help his confidence for this year.
Here's LeBron. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Clarkson. Hibbert with a screen on Irving. Here's Clarkson. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
The Cavaliers trailing. James outside. He kicks to Mozgov. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not a good idea to let him get such good position in the paint.
It's more than a bad idea. It's real trouble. I mean, he'll make that 10 out of 10 times.
Now, here's Bryant. Plays it up and banks it in. Bryant's got 4 points in the quarter.
Makes up for a lack of speed with just tremendous effort and hustle on that play.
Outside jumper. Back to Irving. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Yeah, but you have to love that tough interior defense.
And, Greg, that's exactly what he gives you. I mean, he's constantly making his presence felt around the rim.
Here's Shumpert. And Hibbert with the block. And Bryant kicks to Young. A good-looking shot from the wing. Young's got 5 points so far. The Cavaliers trail by 3. LeBron outside.
Bring it, bro.
There's a screen. Irving kicks to Love. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, but I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Smith comes in for James. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Sacre, he's checked in for Hibbert. Bass comes in for Julius Randle. Williams, he's checked in for Nick Young. And it's Russell in for Jordan Clarkson. Just 4 to shoot. Bryant. Again, the miss by Kobe.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Oh, wide open look for Love. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Love's got 5 points so far. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter, well above the 50% mark from the field. Bryant against Smith. Kobe dishes to Sacre. Good D by Thompson. Cavaliers leading. Outside Williams. The screen from Thompson. That's a 2 from Smith, and Cleveland again with the bucket.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist number. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Here's Sacre. Dash with the screen. To halt the run, and he hits the jump shot. Bass has got 6 points. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs, swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
The drive by Russell, and D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Anderson Varejão's checked in for Love, and Jefferson subbed in for Shumpert. Here's Williams. Varejão with a screen on Russell. Williams passes to Thompson. That's good. Thompson's got 6.
No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the final.
Here's Sacre. Tristan Thompson picking up that last bucket. Kobe kicks to Williams. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from the wing. Outside Russell. Bass with the screen. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Here's Smith following the bucket by the Lakers.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat. Kobe Bryant is such a great all-around player. I mean, if there's one thing people don't talk about, it's his passing. He's 4th overall in assists amongst active players.
The Lakers have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. No good on that one. Good on the second free throw. So it's the Cavaliers now. Now here is Smith. Thompson outside. Screen by Smith. Thompson dishes to Williams. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
And going back to Kobe Bryant, guys, he had to learn the same thing that Michael Jordan had to learn on his own. To win championships, you have to trust your teammates and not take everything upon yourself.
Yeah, Kobe learned from the best and played with some of the best. So you can't ask for a better way to spend a career.
And Williams drops them both.
You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
And the Lakers call time here. And of course, Mo Williams, Clark, shipped to the Hornets for their playoff push and helped out there.
I thought overall, Kevin, Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s.
to the paint. Here's Bryant. That's good, and that evens things out. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Williams passes to Jefferson. And another miss by Cleveland. The Lakers trail. Kobe with it. Jefferson picks him up. And Bryant kicks to Sacco. Here's Russell, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. J.R. Smith picks one up. You can see the leadership qualities on display right there, guys.
You know, he's their coach on the floor. There's no doubt about that. A great communicator, a great teammate, and as you mentioned, Kevin, a tremendous leader. And it's strange to think that early last year, all the talk in the media was about the in-house fighting on the Cavs. Goes to show just how much better things are for a team when they're winning.
Well, as rough as the Cavs might have started the season, Clark, they were all at peace near the end. Things turned around certainly after the All-Star break. Had their amazing playoff run, great momentum, and that confidence showed every game they played.
It really did, and I thought the big three found a way to come together nicely and smooth out the rough spots, and James, Irvin, and Love ended up being the highest scoring trio in the league last year.
Now here's Williams. He has 5. J.R. Smith on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Shot from free throw range. No good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And Bryant kicks to Bass from 10 feet out. It's a big high bounce and goes in. Bass has got 10 points in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Smith. It's good from about 19 feet. Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter. Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
And Bryant kicks to Russell. Fires the 3. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Lakers ahead, leading by just 1. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, Kevin. I'm with LeBron, and you didn't have much resistance in that first quarter, but the second quarter they came out strong. What made them successful in that one?
I mean, it's a good team. It's a really good team, and they executed in the second quarter, made shots, and got to a rhythm. So
tonight won't be easy, LeBron. Thank you. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
I would call that a competitive first half of action. Ernie Johnson here welcoming you back to the 2K Sports Halftime Show with Shaquille O'Neal, and a competitive matchup for the Lakers in the first quarter. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. Some great work in the second quarter as they fought hard and were able to make up the difference and then some, now leading by 1. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, the reserves really came through when they needed a spark. This is a close game. Any points you can get from your bench are huge. I thought the bench guys came in and inserted themselves like they wanted a starting spot. And that's what you want. Subs who are ready to produce the moment they step on the floor.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
They're giving up way too many good looks. You want to keep your opponent under 50% shooting? They have not done that. What's the solution? Maybe more ball pressure, more physicality down low. Whatever it is, Ernie, they need to figure it out.
And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get underway. Kevin Harlan has the call.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
And, you know, in the end, I wouldn't be surprised if we're talking about what a great second half he had, guys. I mean, he can usually keep it going for all 4 quarters.
And on the floor for Byron Scott as we get into the second half. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell Randall is out there with Jordan Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the center, locking down the middle. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Here's James, throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for it.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum. Boy, that's a warm-up jumper there. I mean, when you're a pro, you can't make excuses for missing that one.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Russell. And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
And for Kevin Love, such a big part of that Minnesota Timberwolves franchise. I mean, they drafted him 5th overall back in 08, and really he had been their catalyst his entire career. Even last year when he decided he finally wanted out, he helped the Wolves land Andrew Wiggins in the trade that shook the league.
Kevin Love, and we've kind of gone over some things in Minnesota with Greg, but Clark, Kevin Love probably wasn't long for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it was time for fresh scenery, and that's why the Cavs offered up the house, including Wiggins, who eventually became Rookie of the Year, for the chance to get there.
Now, here is Irving.
Thank you, Irving.
5 on the clock. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Big part of the problem for the Lakers last year was consistency. Clark, with all their injuries, they had to shuffle the lineup, it seemed, every game.
Well, you know what happened with all that shuffling was they got to see a lot of different players and evaluate them for the future. I think it helped in regards to what they're going to do this offseason.
The first one falls.
And for the Lakers, obviously the big get for them was landing the #2 overall pick in the draft. Getting a quality big to add to a roster with Kobe is huge. It made them a player, again, I believe, in free agency.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
You know, when it comes to the Lakers, they're always going to be players in free agency if they have money. It's still a marquee franchise in the NBA, one of the top 2 or 3, no doubt. When you have high draft picks and money to spend, people want to play for you, and not to mention California is an attractive destination.
And again, the Lakers no good.
And a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
And here is Bryant. 9 points in the game so far. To the inside. Randall, a screen on Shuffle. Clarkson dishes to Randall. LeBron against Bryant. They need this. That is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut to just 5 on the basket from Hibbert.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Outside Irving. He dishes it to James. Love with the screen on Bryant. Out to Shumpert. To the middle. Second chance effort. And Hibbert with the block. Bryant with it. He's picked up by LeBron. Feeds it to Clarkson. Here's Randall. Cavaliers with the rebound. Outside jumper. And Hibbert with the block. The drive by Russell. That's good. Russell's got 9. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Timeout called, Cleveland. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. He made no mistake that their plan was to run their offense through Hibbert. Coach is looking for big things from him throughout the rest of this game on the offensive end. A lot of the scoring burden will fall on him. Those could prove to be crucial changes to their strategy with this game getting ready to enter the stretch drive, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered by Irving, and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Lakers trail by 3. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And one feels bad for the way Julius Randle's career started. I was there that night. First game of the season, 7th pick out of Kentucky in the 2014 draft. Suited up for one game, broke his right leg 14 minutes in. And the guy that comforted him the most, I recall very vividly, Kobe Bryant stayed with him the entire time when he was really in shock on the floor.
He was, and unfortunately, for so many reasons. For one, he had really been progressing in the summer league, and the Lakers obviously had high hopes for him. And when he went down, that was the start of the rest of the ship kind of going down with him.
Good on the second, so he makes them both.
And, you know, going back to Randle's rookie year, his troubles really started during medical checkups before the draft. They found a foot injury dating back to high school. The 5th metatarsal had been broken, which may be why he fell a few spots in the draft.
That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. With a clean look.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Have your head in the game.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Iman Shumpert. Here's Irving, 13 points in the game. Love with the screen for Irving, kicks it to Love. LeBron against Young. Mozgov sets a screen for LeBron. Down low, Young with the steal. This break, the Lakers. The feed to Hibbert. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Now, here's Clarkson. James covering. Three-pointer. Mozgov grabs the board. Mozgov's got his 4th rebound in this one. Irving drives in.
Take it, Irving.
The pass to LeBron. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mozgov's shot is off.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Cleveland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Dellavedova, the pass to Love. Irving against Russell. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
And the Lakers making a change here. Williams has checked in. So it's the Lakers now. Clarkson with the ball. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Jumper off the screen, and he recovers it. Shot's good from Young. Cavaliers leading. Irving kicks to Dellavedova. To the inside. Young with the steal. For the lead. And that's collected by Love. Love's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Dellavedova. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They've generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside. And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Love. He has 5. Mozgov dishes to Love. 6 to shoot. Unloads from 13. And again, it's Cleveland.
And no doubt the Lakers had some defensive issues last season. I mean, no true center on that roster. And at times, they were just feasted upon on the inside.
Now here's Hibbert. 12 points for him. Outside Williams. For the lead. Williams missing again. Lakers did have problems defending inside, Greg. You're right, both on drives, Clark, and on post-ups.
Yeah, you know, they were second to last in the league in field goal percentage at their own rim. And rim protection is more than just blocking shots. So they got a lot of blocks as a team, but anything they didn't block went in.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. That one goes. Count it.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that 3, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Hibbert against Mozgov. And he gets it to go. Mozgov's got 6 points. And Clark, as we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Timeout called the Lakers. Well, we know that Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
The Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Mozgov. Tristan Thompson comes in for Kevin Love. Smith checked in for Matthew Dellavedova, and it's Williams in for Irving. The Lakers also changing it up. Robert Sacre, he's checked in for Hibbert. And Brandon Bass subbed in for Julius Randle. Now here's Bass. 10 points for him.
And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders, but thus far he's proved to be worth it.
Williams against Williams. Back to James. Puts it up from 7, and again it's Cleveland.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now, here's Clarkson. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
Here's LeBron. 18 points for him. Williams gets the bucket.
And those are 2 teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
Now, here's Clarkson. Trailing by 4. Here's Sacre. He's guarded by Varejao. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
And with him missing literally everything he's put up today, you can see why the score is what it is.
Picked by Varejao. Williams passes to Thompson. Back to Williams. And again, it's Cleveland.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
Here is Williams. He's got 8. Screened by Young. And he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Jefferson's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Lakers also making a switch. Kobe's checked in for Clarkson. Cleveland leading by 6. Now Williams. He's got 10. Uncovered, and the jumper is on the mark. Williams has got 7 now in this quarter.
When it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles that twine.
And this is a thunderstorm because they got it flowing right now. They are putting on a nice run.
Now here's Williams. Here's Bass. Los Angeles with another miss.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
And they've also worked hard to get the ball inside. They haven't just settled. And they've hit a lot of high percentage shots in this game.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Smith.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. J.R. Smith hits them both. Lakers trail by 10. And Bryant kicks to Williams. 1:15 left here in the third quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Looking to end the run. It's rebounded by Jefferson.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Williams with the ball, picked up by Bryant. On the wing, Thompson. Screen by Jefferson. Thompson dishes to Williams. Off target with his 3. Los Angeles has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. There's Williams. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Williams has got 10.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain.
The screen from Thompson. It's Williams with the drive. Unloads from 9. The shot is off.
It's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Bryant up top, covered by Smith. Bryant in the post, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. J.R. Smith picks one up. First free throw is good.
They've been on fire from the free throw line, and that efficiency has really propelled them forward.
Both free throws good from Bryant. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Williams for 3. No good on that last second attempt there. The third quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers lead by 6. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Jefferson is out there with Kevin Love. Then there's Amari Shumpert. And it's Thompson. And it's Irving in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
And here's Kobe following the three-pointer by Kevin Love. That's good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Cleveland's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Shots good by Williams.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
And Thompson throws it down.
Boy, Kevin Love certainly is one of the best passing big men in the league.
Lakers trail by 7. Dishes it to Williams. Hibbert with the screen. Williams attacking. And it's good. Caught through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Cleveland. James comes in for Jefferson. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Clarkson, he's checked in for Williams.
And guys, looking at Roy Hibbert, just a mountain of a man, listed these days at about 7'2", 290 pounds, with a wingspan of a pterodactyl. I mean, a true game changer inside when he's motivated and on his game.
Kobe kicks to Clarkson, 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Hibbert, lets it go from 11. Shot is off. Excellent D there from Mozgov. The Cavaliers leading by 4. LeBron passes to Irving. Love dishes to Shumpert. Irving drives in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way. Well, talking about Roy Hibbert, he doesn't just have size. He has a strong lower body, too. Very hard. And you know this, Clark. You worked for the organization. You saw it firsthand. Very hard to back that guy down in the post.
Yeah, and for years he's worked on ways to complement that size with improved training and footwork, even indulging in MMA one off season. I'll tell you what, he'd be one scary super heavyweight if he went the full distance in MMA.
Agreed. Now here's Bryant. Picked by Randall. Kobe kicks to Randall. He got right to the cup using that screen.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Irving against Russell. There's Mozgov. The Lakers with the rebound. Kobe's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Clarkson. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
They're locked in from the charity stripe this half. Not a miss yet.
And trying to cut into this lead, they need every edge they can get.
Shooting 2. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him.
Well, I tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Both good from the line that time. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 2-game win streak against the West.
He had one in the first as well. He can be dangerous. Keep an eye on him.
And Bryant kicks to Russell. Hibbert with the screen on Irving. Back to Kobe. Fires the three. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Love's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Russell against Irving. Love with the screen for Irving. Pass to Love. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. And now it's an 8-point Cavalier lead. Handle a screen on James. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. And that's 15 points for Kobe Bryant. Cleveland's gone 7 of 11 from deep tonight, using the three-pointer to their advantage. Irving against Russell. Pass to Shumpert. Back to Mozgov.
Mozgov, guys, was specifically sought after by his coach, Dave Blatt. Remember, Mozgov was a favorite of his from when Blatt coached the Russian national team.
And the first one drops. That one is no good. Lakers trail by 7, and it's the Lakers on the break. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Shoots off the step back. Can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way.
And since halftime, he just doesn't have a clue when it comes to shooting.
Mozgov and Blant with a close connection from their international play. Mozgov was a big part of taking home a bronze medal. Remember Clark back in 2012 with Blant?
Yeah, exactly. In Russia, and now again with the Cavs, Mozgov is showing that Blatt has great confidence and trust in his ability, and that's wonderful for a player.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
That was a good time to call the timeout to try to settle everybody down and get back into their offensive rhythm. They've been coughing up the rock an awful lot.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, over the break, I listened in on David Blatt's huddle. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Now, here is Irving. Picked by Mozgov. And it's Shumpert penetrating. There's the dish to Mozgov. And he banks in the layup.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Russell against Irving. Out to the right wing. Russell passes to Hibbert. The rebound by Kevin Love. Love's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those balls.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
Ryan against James. Picked blocked by Mozgov. Shumpert gets a wide open look, and it's off from three-point range. Lakers trail by 5. Russell with it. He's picked up by Irving. The drive by Russell. And it's sent back by Irving. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. That's good. 6 points for Amon Shumpert.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Pass to Randall, out to the right wing, and stolen by Kyrie Irving. Wide open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now it's a 9-point Cavalier lead.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Here's Russell. Off the screen. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now, here is Irving. And Kevin Love, the bucket with the assist by Irving. Love's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 from the field since the start of the 4th, sinking the majority of their shots. Back to Bryant. He kicks to Hibbert. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
No slowing him down. Just some incredible numbers for Roy Hibbert. He has 15 points, and he has sent a bunch of shots in reverse.
And because of that, there's now a major intimidation factor working in their favor.
The throw good, Roy Hibbert. Hits them both.
And he's doing a great job at the charity stripe. It's easy to overlook, but those freebies can make the difference.
Now here's James. And it's Love, top of the key. Rebounded by Clarkson. Lakers trail by 8. He dishes it to Russell. Picked by Randall.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Russell. And so he makes both from the line. The Cavaliers leading by 6. Outside Irving. It's a pick by Love. LeBron dishes to Mozgov. And it's good. Mozgov's got 5 points in the quarter.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Hibbert with the screen. Clarkson kicks to Hibbert. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one on Mozgov. 2 summers ago, all anyone could talk about was LeBron James and the return to Cleveland.
I mean, you couldn't write that stuff, Kevin. I mean, it was unbelievable, the storyline. I mean, after all the acrimony between LeBron and the ownership as well as the fans. But you know what? He said it best. He truly is back where he belongs.
He's home.
Yes.
He's home. And he knocks down the first one.
And you know, for LeBron, he knew he had his work cut out for him in Cleveland. A younger team, unseasoned in the playoffs. They had to remake the roster a bit and gain that experience.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And LeBron and the Cavs, I think they'll have a chance to bring that long-awaited championship to the city of Cleveland. But LeBron's return was bigger than basketball. He said it was about hope and inspiring his home state. And no doubt that was accomplished in his first year.
Really opportunistic basketball there. And when they desperately needed it, timely, opportunistic basketball.
And it really couldn't have come at a better time. I mean, they've got to take even more chances on defense now. Try to get some more of those steals to start the break.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
Outside, Kobe. Lakers working the ball around now. Hibbert with a screen on Shumpert. They get it back.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
And that one's good. James.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Timeout called the Lakers. James against Kobe. And the shot is good. Bryant's got 21 in the game.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Love with the screen for Irving. Feeds to Love. James, the pass to Love. 6 to shoot. Irving attacking. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 17 points here in the second half.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
Kobe kicks to Randall. Out to the wing. Mozgov with the block. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. And the basket good. And it's a 10-point Cavalier lead.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
And the Lakers call time here. They're losing by 10. There's 1:54 left in the fourth. .51 left in the fourth quarter. Kobe kicks to Hibbert. To the left wing. Hibbert with a screen on Irving. Russell dishes to Hibbert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Love outside. James, the pass to Mozgov. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
His favorite move right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
That's good. Irving's got the lead, back up to 10 now for the Cavs.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Cleveland.
You know, Clark, when you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
So you said it all there, Kevin. They were lethal from behind the arc.
Just a quality win, and you look at the box score and some really good numbers for James. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker. Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Now here's Kobe, here's Hibbert, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Rock hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one.
Yeah, and sometimes that's all you need.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, exactly. They got to be happy with the outcome here.
Elated, you're right. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And it's Shumpert penetrating. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. And here's Hibbert. The 3. Shot is off. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, you guys had a...
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan Player of the LeBron James.